So here is the Archenemy deck, Bring About the Undead Apocalypse. I was going to do an unboxing for you guys, but I was just too excited and I cracked it open right away. The rares you get are the Sign of Darkness, Kaveric, the Merciless, Vampiric Dragon, Beacon of Unrest, Avatar of Woe, Avatar of Discord, Extractor Demon, and Cemetery Reaper. By far the coolest one here is probably the Reaper because it works with a lot of the Archenemy cards, but that's not by far the best card in the deck. The best card in the deck is probably the Avatar of Discord because it's the easiest to cast. I'll leave it up to you guys to find a deck list online, but it gives you a little bit of everything. You got some Terminates, 1-drops, Signets, Bad Lands, Infernal Trap style stuff. The red mainly plays the role of Burn and Guys in the form of these guys up here. So we got some Zombify effects and some other random kind of zombie effects in there, but it's not a zombie deck. So red doesn't play the biggest role other than Burn and some fatties. We have Your Fate is Thrice Sealed, Surrender Your Thoughts, Only Blood Ends Your Nightmares, The Dead Shall Serve, Every Hope Shall Vanish, Dance Pathetic Marionette, Mortal Flesh is Weak, Choose Your Champion, Introductions Are in Order, A Display of My Dark Power, which isn't as cool as you would think it is, but it's still alright. Rotted Ones Lay Siege, and My Undead Horde Awakens. Oh, Your puny minds cannot fathom. Realms Defending My Majesty, and I Delight in Your Convulsions. The cards themselves are the same size as Plane Chase cards, so if you go out and you buy the sleeves for your Plane Chase deck with the official Magic sleeves, they will fit and they're just fine. They work great. You can even double sleeve or put 2 cards in one sleeve and it works fine as well. The card stock is exactly the same as the Plane Chase, so that's not as great as I was hoping, but the artwork can't be beat. The backs of them are pretty cool looking too. So, I mean, if you're a multiplayer fan like myself, then you gotta have something like this. Archenemy is by far the coolest thing to come around for multiplayer since tribal decks. So this goes all the way back to Onslaught block. This zombie one in particular isn't the most good rare intensive deck. It's one of the weaker ones, I think, but when I play as Archenemy, I'm going to want to play with hordes of undead so I can just keep getting those kinds of effects going. I think an Archenemy is somebody who steals and takes whatever he wants and just beats down his opponents with it. I mean, I like that idea. It makes me smile. As for the deck box itself, I'm sure you guys have already seen it. Kind of bare now. I got it at Walmart for 20 bucks, so it's cheaper than going to the hobby shop. Now I support my local hobby shop, but it takes a little while to get out there sometimes, so I didn't go and buy it from them this time. But it's, even the box is kind of trippy looking. It's alright. I might go out and buy the other ones, but 80 bucks is quite a bit to dump on cards when people don't have as much money as they used to. The Archenemy box itself is reusable if you play with them out of sleeves. I always play with cards in the sleeves though. Overall, the packaging is great. The presentation for the Archenemy brand, I think, was pretty good. And as for actual gameplay, well, I haven't actually played a game of Archenemy yet, but I'm a collector and a casual and a multiplayer player, so I'll get around to it eventually, and I'll let you guys know how much fun it is. When combined with Plane Chase, I think you're looking at some really cool times, and as you already saw, there's multiples in the Archenemy deck. So if you buy one of each deck, you'll have all the Archenemy cards except for the ones that were given out at the release. But I mean, you should be able to buy those or get them from someone eventually. So yeah, leave a comment or a video response on what you think of Archenemy or Plane Chase, multiplayer Magic, or whatever. But those are the topics I like to keep to. So yeah, until next time, I'm out.